The portal is red. It's time to pull some souls.
Shoot him, Kevin.
Hello everybody, I'm Roadblock and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. We are on the main account to start today. We're going to be pulling souls. But before I get into that, I wanted to talk about one little thing. I know recently I kind of, made a video talking about pulling your shards and how it could have benefited you. Obviously on the main account, I did not do that. The main account was too far away from getting the immortal soul, or the eternal soul rather. So I decided not to go for that one. On the main account, the free-to-play I did get the eternal on the free-to-play. I think I got that on camera. But what I wanted to talk about today was something that I don't like, right? And I want to be real. I want to be honest with you guys, but I also want to be real about certain things. I am not a fan of these types of tournaments with one big asterisk, okay? So when it comes to this tournament, the thing that I really don't like about it is that the reward isn't really good enough. And I understand this is an easy challenge to do. I know for some players, they may be like, easy? What do you mean? There are so many good epics in this game. And case in point, I practically had this built to be able to do stage 20 dragon on the free-to-play challenge account in 2 months. I was using a Calbalax and Alice, but there was definitely other epics that could have filled that void. So you can do this. You can farm stage 20 with epics and get this pretty easily. Stop right there. Click the link in the description right now to get a free legendary Elenaril and 3 free amazing epics as you level up. Here are the exact steps that you need to follow. Step 1, log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Here we go. You'll find Elenaril here, as well as Uugo at level 10, Tagoar at level 20, and Rector Drath at 30. Don't forget to use the promo code Supreme6 to get yourself the awesome Supreme Galek. And if you play for 7 days, you'll get a 3rd legendary Alice. This is an amazing account start in Raid. So click on my link right now and follow the steps. The thing that I don't like about it is that, I know that I'm saying it's pretty easy to do, but what I don't like about it is that I don't like making stuff harder just by limiting your roster choices. I've never been a fan of that. I've said it time and time again when it comes to Centranos, and I'm saying it again here now. This is a good opportunity, I guess, to get some rewards, but I like it better when they make this part of Summon Pool, the ones that would be down here where you get the Prism shards and you can pull those. I like that better. For me, just getting an Immortal Soulstone, yes, it's during a really good time. I don't view this reward as being good enough personally. And why would I say that if it's so easy? Well, for an account like mine that's a little further on, a lot of my epics aren't geared anymore. And if they are, their gear isn't maybe up to snuff. And furthermore, I have added complications because I'm trying to do some other stuff. Right now, I need to obtain 4 mythical chest plates from any dungeon to work towards Marius, right? So mythicals only drop from hard, which means I only want to be doing hard dungeons right now. That's what I'm using my passive energy for. We've talked about that in other videos. That's why I'm already at 1 of 4. And I'm going to continue doing that. I'm actually farming Dragon right now, but I'm not going to do it with an all-rare team. Is there an all-rare team that can farm hard 10? 1000% there is. I don't want to move my gear around. I don't want to make those changes and take the best gear off of my best champions and put them on weaker, slower champions to do the dungeon just to get an Immortal Soulstone. So I just wanted to go on a little bit of a rant there. I just wanted to throw that out there. That's just my opinion. Again, I like to share my opinion and be honest with you guys. So you may not agree with me, and that's fine. I think, like I said, this is a good event for most players. It's a good event for me, even. I don't want to do it. That's really what it boils down to. So, all right, everybody. So we are going to go ahead to the Soul Mystic Market, rather. We're going to go ahead and buy these 9. I am not going to spend the gold ones. Now, I saw an interesting video And I respect the concept, and I actually really appreciate it. So I want to give a shout out. Nubs made an interesting video today about how he's very happy to spend the gold ones and not happy to spend, what are those ones called? They are called Eternals, right? And these are called Immortals, of course. He's very happy to spend the Immortals and not spend the Eternals. I like that approach. However, I've had a much harder time getting souls, I think, than he has, because I've been kind of going about it the wrong way for so long. So at some point, I'd like to get there to where I won't spend on these, but I'm saving these right now, and of course, I'm saving my Eternals. For those of you that haven't been following along on this account, I actually have... You can see how empty my soul collection is. I sold a lot of souls so that I could get my 6-star Harima soul. She's one of my first 6-star champions here for soul in regards to souls. My actual first, I think, was Lady Mikage, funny enough. But yeah, it's just I kind of bankrupted myself to get that soul, essentially, and now I'm recovering. So that's also part of the reason why I'm not really ready to spend the gold ones, but I did like his take on it, and I recommend checking out that video. It was a good informative video. I actually liked it a little bit because I hadn't thought about that. I was under the impression the kind of meta is to save all of these ones, right, and have them available to buy the souls that are in the market, or in the merchant rather, when they show up, right? Because those are going to be guaranteed rather than going with just luck. So as far as my wish list for souls, we've got a Krizia. I've got Bolant in there. I use him the most when it comes to arena, and I really want to build Elil. He actually is already built in slightly weaker gear than I'd probably want him to, but that's because he doesn't have a blessing. I really want a blessing for my Elil, so we're going to keep him in there. Pretty typical epic stuff. Basher I use a lot. Shamail is used all over, and then Fenax is amazing, and rares don't really matter to me at this point. So let's kick it off with the little guys, and then we'll go ahead and pop the 2 big ones. Then we'll go to the free-to-play account, which has way more to pull. So stay tuned for that. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. All right, starting it off with the legendary, a Hansel. Okay, I do have them, but I don't really care about that soul. Don't care about Geomancer soul. I think he might even be 6-starred. Okay, nothing too crazy from that shard pull there. We'll keep it going. We should have plenty of room on this account. Really looking for... I don't even mind getting the rare 6-star ones, because you can sell those back and get your money's worth a little bit. All right, we're going to pull a couple more of these guys. What I'm really hoping for is a mythical soul, to be honest with you. Those are, especially when you have these increased chances, it's really nice to be able to pop a mythical when you're pulling. Even that Gnarlhorn I don't need, even for my all rare Shogun team. He's already got plenty of souls, so. All right, come on. Would love to see some gold. Ooh. Hello. I'm excited about that one. That's pretty cool. I like that one quite a bit. That'll be really good. Fenax can now get the Ignore Blessing, which I like a lot. The Ignore Defense Blessing at full value. So we'll go ahead and awaken him for sure. Literally, I've been going from a 5 to a 6. So, but still, that 6-star will really help him out quite a bit. We can go ahead and get him. He already is in Crushing Rend. So now he has Crushing Rend, and that will be ignoring a percentage of the target's defense every turn. So every single hit instead of the first 2 hits of each round. So big improvement for Fenax. Very excited about that. I'm not going to get rid of a bunch of these souls because, well, you know what? I do want to see what this one sells for. Yeah, okay, it's not as valuable as I would have thought, but it does sell for 100 of the big ones. So we're going to pull these 2 immortals. Come on, give me something good. Ooh, a legendary, one I want? No, not at all one that I want. Yuck. And another epic. I mean, I probably hold on to that one. What are they worth? 380? Where's the other one that I pulled? Oh, the Elegias is worth 1,000. Yeah, that one's valuable. I like that one. I have Elegias. I didn't realize that I had them, to be completely honest with you. Unless I'm misunderstanding. I thought this symbol means that I have them, so I'm actually just really curious at this point. Do I have Elegias? No, I don't. Is he undead? Yeah, okay. So I misunderstood that. All right, cool. Okay, so interesting. I've heard people say good things about Ryan the Conjurer. By the time I got them on this main account, I never really had a use for them. But maybe we take a look now that we got the soul. So, but overall, I think the soul pool was okay. It is nice that this can be turned into an eternal if I ever need it to be. Right now, I'm okay kind of holding on to it. Sure, would I love to pull and have another chance at a 6-star? Okay, maybe, but I think we'll just, I'll satisfy my urge to pull big shards by going over to the free-to-play. All right, we are over on the free-to-play now. So we'll go ahead and get the Mortal Soulstones bot up here and get started on pulling. How much room do I have? So I have room for 20. I'm sure there's probably a bunch. You can see I'm much deeper in my collection over here. This is probably what a lot more of your collections probably look like. Yeah, I think the wish list is kind of right. I would like Arbiter to be full 5 stars. These are all pretty much the epics that I would want to get value on. And as always, the rares at this point kind of don't matter. So let's go ahead and start it off with the mortals here. Really would like, it sounds crazy and I'm being very demanding here, but a nice soul would be nice, right? So yeah, I really want a soul for my nice because I do have, I think, a 4-star soul, but obviously a much higher soul would be better. Ooh, I'm not... Ooh, what's this? It's a Lazaria soul. Okay. So the Paragon soul is actually a sell because if I was to put that soul on my current Paragon, I would break my speed tune in that team that I always talk about, wouldn't I? I would not, actually. Oh, but I'm never going to 6-star him. So yeah, that soul is done. I'm going to make a little bit of room and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're going to pull a couple of souls here. A couple more mortals. Nothing too good so far. Yeah, I think that's all pretty much trash. We'll finish those off, then we'll go to the Immortals and then the Eternal, and hopefully we can get something nice from the Eternal. That would be very, very big for this account. And that's one kind of big thing too with this account, since my best nuker is my mythical. It's a little frustrating because I would never be able to buy that soul in the shop. I really can. The only opportunity I'll ever have to get that soul is by pulling it. So it kind of raises the value of pulling a little bit, but I do have other champions that I can get the souls from, although that's very tempting to drop that. Oh, I have a second Lazarius. Cool. So to get rid of that. That's very tempting to drop that Frolny soul for 2 more Eternals. I gotta be honest with you guys. For the content, right? All right, come on. Something big here. Let's see something big. It's a rare, not great. I do like Marcass. I almost built her on the free-to-play challenge, to be honest with you. Come on, another rare. All right, I really want something big here. Let's go. Come on. Little content creator luck for a change. I haven't had it in a long time. I say for a change. We have like the luckiest free-to-play account probably ever. And here I am complaining about souls. All right, come on, come on. Ooh, nice, 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 nice. Toshiro 6-star. That is my favorite mythical. I want him so bad on either account. That soul will never go anywhere. That did get me a little excited. Not gonna lie, guys. All right, you ever heard the saying? Oh, we can sell that 5-star one. You ever heard the saying, do as I say, not as I do? Yeah, we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause here and hide what I'm about to do so you guys don't try to replicate me, but understand that, everyone's allowed to play their account differently. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun tonight, and we're gonna have some fun. Okay, guys? So let's have fun. Let's do the fun stuff. I don't know. I'm feeling it. Let's see if we can get some better luck here. Okay, guys, like I said, do as I say, not as I do. I don't know. I'm feeling like having a little bit of fun today. because a Mythic Soul is what I want the most, the best way for me to get them is from the Soulstones. I don't really know that there are that many champions that I'm going to be trying to get souls from in the Soul Merchant, to be completely honest with you guys. I know that's crazy to say, but you know, I'm chasing after something specific here. So, but for you guys, the great news is you get to watch and see why you don't do this, because I'm not going to hit on anything. And number two, you get to watch fun content. So I'm doing it for the content. That's always the excuse as a content creator. When you do something stupid, you can say, oh, I did it for the content. A Nia Soul. Okay, I don't have her, I don't think, on the free-to-play. Good champion. Legendary Soul. What do we get? What do we get? A Jeroboam. I did not do that fusion, so that's kind of a disappointment, to be honest with you. Legendary. Come on, please, something I have. Nope, don't have that guy. Although, it's a 6-star, so that's probably going to turn into another Eternal. Let's go. Nice. I sold the Frony Soul, so they gave me back a 3-star. Okay, thanks. Thank you. These pulls are going pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. We're dodging, you know, knock on wood, we're dodging the rares a little bit here. Okay, well, that's why you don't say it, right? You don't say don't say the things out loud. Oh man, I jinxed it. That's an awesome soul for Gnarlhorn. I don't think he needs it. The team works just fine. I don't think he needs the 6-star soul, but legendary, please be something I have. I don't have Freya. I did not do the guaranteed for Freya either. Okay. Well, you guys, I don't need to keep it a secret from you. I said I was going to do it. Where'd that 6-star Bergam cargo? Actually, I am going to sell the 6-star and keep the 5-star. That's stupid, but it gives me another opportunity to pull some more big ones for you guys. There we go. But I'm telling you guys, don't do this. Don't do this. This is a mistake. Okay, because I could have got so many more rewards if I did this during a summon rush or a soul rush or a soul chase. This is a terrible idea. I shouldn't do this right now, but I want to have fun. I'm sorry, guys. Please, nice. I'm gonna close my eyes. I don't want to look. It's a 6-star Crixia. Okay. I mean, I should be excited. I am excited. That's awesome. It's a 6-star Crixia soul, but I really want that nice soul. Man, I'm hitting all these mythical souls. I'm sure you guys are like, what are you doing, man? Let's freaking go. That is a huge pull. That is a huge pull for me. My Uugo, who is part of my Clan Hydra team, is so much better. Something I have, I actually think I do have him, I think, but we're not going to build Suzerain. Oh, come on, come on. Please, something I have. I think I have Biggin on this account. I do have Biggin on this account, and that's actually really good for me because I can use Biggin for Faction Wars. And I need Faction Wars on this very, very badly. Now, didn't I pull another 6-star Legendary Soul, or am I just thinking of the Crixia? Yeah. Well, we're going to do some more stupid stuff, guys. I know you're screaming right now. You're going crazy. What are you doing, Roadblock? We're having fun. That's what we're doing, guys. Come on. That's an epic. Okay. 5-star Madame Saris I already have. Please be mythical. Oh, no. Ooh, let's go. Bro, we are killing it on the epics. That is an instant awaken right there for Seer. That's actually a really, really, really good pull. My Seer's value has now gone way up. I don't have turn meter cooldown reduction for her, unfortunately. So I mean, her value went up in a lot of areas now, but I don't know that she's quite gonna. It's not gonna change, I think, the overall course of things. And that Gnarlhorn soul, that would be a problem. If I put that on Gnarlhorn, that would break the speed tune for my team because he would get speed. He only has a 2-star soul right now, so we probably don't put that soul on Gnarlhorn. I could probably sell that one. It's not going to give me that much return on investments, to be honest with you guys, but we probably sell that one. Definitely sell that one. Well, we can sell the 5-star Madame Saris. Let's see. I do want to do that Biggin Soul. I'm not building that faction yet, but I will need Biggin to be successful in that faction. All right, guys. Well, I guess that is the end of the road. I like Toshiro too much to get rid of his soul. I like Crixia too, by the way. I understand that's a little crazy, but I feel like Toshiro would benefit more from the 6-star. Not that Crixia wouldn't, but Crixia can still be used with a lower blessing, where Toshiro having that full blessing can do way more damage, right? So we'll hold on to that one. Well, that is going to be a video, guys. I hope you had fun watching me destroy my account and my soul collection, honestly. But yeah, I think that was a good video. So if you guys enjoyed that, if you are new here, please consider subscribing. We are making a big push to 5,000 subscribers, and we are almost at 4,500. We are very, very close. I am right now at the time of this recording, if this refreshes, I am 6 subscribers away from 4,500, which would be a very big landmark. So please consider doing that. I would appreciate it so much if you would. Either way, though, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video today, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Take care.